Yeah?
Paula, wait.
Yeah?
Detective Inspector Johnson, this is Detective Constable Woods, Sun Hill.
Hello, Paula.
What's it about?
Is Jed Murray with you?
Jed? No, of course not. He's in prison.
Jed Murray escaped from prison early this morning, Paula.
You were living together at the time he was put away. Has he been here?
No.
Well, we'd like to check the place over all the same. Thank you.
Nothing, Gov.
See? Told you.
Murray's bound to get in touch with you.
He'd be stupid to come here, wouldn't he?
He's got to go somewhere. Any other ideas?
No.
If he does get in touch, Paula, it's your duty to let us know. And tell him to give himself up. Paula, can I use your loo, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'll catch you up, Helen.
Kick up.
How far gone are you?
What do you want about?
You're attending an antenatal clinic. How many months is it?
4.
And Jed's been away for 6. Does he know about this? Then I would say you're definitely due a visit from him.
He won't come here, will he? He knows you'll be sniffing around.
Does he expect to meet you someplace else?
It's got nothing to do with me.
Oh, come on, Paula. I think it has. I think Murray breaking out of prison has everything to do with you, and I think you need help. You and the baby.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Give it some thought. You've got my number. Paula, if I don't hear from you, I'll be back.
All in all, Andrew, you've performed excellently throughout the year. Which is what I've come to expect from you.
Thank you, sir.
As you know, it's my practice at these annual appraisals to discuss the career prospects of able officers such as yourself. Where you might be in 5 years' time, what sort of career moves you might make. However, with restructuring and regrading tearing great holes in the fabric of the service, to be honest with you, Andrew, I don't know where I'll be in 12 months' time. Your guess about the future is as good as mine.
Sir, these are definitely coming.
Probation Council Chief Exec, Liaison Committee Chair, Mayor. Good. Spokespersons from ethnic and religious groups. Good.
I haven't heard back from the D.A.C.
Oh, he'll definitely be here. He's in Sun Hill anyway for a meeting. That's why I picked today for the bun fight.
Why did you want to build it around the D.A.C.?
Well, people like to feel they can get close to the High Command in a social, informal context, you see. It's by way of being a reward.
The further I am from the scrambled egg, the happier I feel.
Well, you can afford to think like that. I'd be a mug if I didn't give the levers of power a polish at every opportunity, especially at a time like this.
D.I. Johnson. Hello, Paula. Yeah, of course we can meet. Okay, no, not at your house. Well, do you know the multi-story car park next to the precinct? Great. Yep, I'm on my way.
All it is a bit of a jolly for my community contacts. You don't have to put in an appearance.
But the D.A.C.'s going to be there.
Well, he said he might look in, yeah, but he's a busy man, the same as you are.
Oh, I think I'll be there, Derek. You see, I think CID's got a vital contribution to make to community liaison.
That's not something you've always been keen on.
Well, I'm looking to the future. Aren't we all? Sally, where are you off to?
On inquiries.
Anything I need to know about?
Possible lead on Jed Murray. That's all I know myself.
Well, keep me posted. I'm going to be tied up with Mr. Conway's tea party later on. But if you need my inputs, pull me out.
Yes, sir. But I think I've got the Murray inquiries well in hand. Thank you.
4 o'clock, this two of yours?
Yes, sir, that's right. If you could put in an appearance, I'm sure it'd be appreciated.
Yes, of course. Nice to know some people still think there's a job left for a chief superintendent.
Sir?
Even if it is just shaking hands and handing out cheese straws.
Not like you to look on the black side, sir, if I may say so.
Oh, don't misunderstand me, Derek. I hope I don't sound bitter on my own account.
Not at all, no.
I mean, my rank's being abolished, but I'd be looking at retirement in a couple of years anyway. So severance doesn't hold any terrors for me. No, it's the officers in mid-career that concern me. How are they supposed to feel?
We'll all have to adjust to a new world, that's for sure.
elbowed out, regraded to a lower rank, all fighting for the few superintendent's posts. It's going to be a career bottleneck if ever there was one.
You know Jed's mother's living in Scannell.
Since when?
Not long after he went down. The old cow, she's never liked me, but she thinks I'm family property. She moved round here to keep an eye on me.
Well, she didn't make a very good job of it, did she?
Not for want of trying. She's poison. I mean, Jed, he's got a temper, but he gets over it. But once she gets her down on you, that's it. She never gives up.
Well, you must have found a bit of privacy.
It's a bloke from work. She couldn't get her all in there, could she?
But she knows.
Yeah. She was nosing around the flat. Like you.
Will he stand by you?
Yeah. He wants to get married and everything. But I can't let him know about all this.
So it is over with Jed Murray?
That's history. I can't be doing with a bloke who's in and out of trouble the whole time. I'm not a kid anymore. But I can't tell Jed that. Or his mother.
Is Jed at his mother's, Paula?
Not yet. She rang me up after you left. He's on his way to London. I'm supposed to be at her place to meet him.
But you don't want to, do you?
I've got to be there. If I don't turn up and you pull him in, they'll know it's me that grasped.
Look, that's up to you to decide. But you do want us to pick Jed up, don't you? I mean, that is why we're having this conversation.
Look, I don't want him near me. If he gets to me, anything could happen, and there's the baby.
We'll lift him off the street, I promise you.
You won't tell anyone what I did. I mean, I'm not going to be a witness or anything like that. I've got a new life.
Your part doesn't have to go any further. Trust me.
That's for Mr. Conway's party.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's you taking care of. What about the rest of us? Amazing what the CLO gets out of his budget, isn't it, Philip?
Isn't it just? Jack?
What?
Is the D.A.C. definitely coming to Conway's knees up?
So I hear.
Suppose you'll be taking the opportunity to blow in his ear?
Well, you can't afford to miss a trick, can you, Philip? Conway's already got the edge on us because the CLO's an area appointment. He can buddy up with the D.A.C. any time he likes. So if the crunch does come and our ranks go down the tubes, he's got the brownie points stacked up where it matters.
I don't know, Jack. I still believe police work counts for more than public relations gimmicks.
Wish you were right, Philip. But you've got to cover all the angles these days.
Cup of coffee, Jack?
Yeah.
Where else can he go? He needs cash, a change of clothes. You see, a boy's best friend is his mother. And when you've lost one, you never get another.
You got that at Christmas cracker, didn't you?
I did actually, yeah.
Well, I hope that was funny.
Hello. IC3 female, 2025. Medium build, close cropped hair, approaching premises. Let in by Catherine Murray.
That must be Paula.
Yeah, it's all stacking up nicely, isn't it? Can you blow it up to the DI?
Yeah.
My information is that Murray will have his mother's place. What's come back from the Obbo suggests that he's expected soon. Now, it's a sensitive area. I want to take him off the street if I can, quick and clean. No fuss, no houses wrecked, and no excuse for a carnival.
How much aggravation can we expect?
Well, Murray's form is for robbery with violence, but he's not known to use weapons, and in the past he hasn't resisted arrest. Having said that, he's a big, fit boy, works out with weights, so be cautious.
Well, if he gets handy, the Obbo team can pile in.
Sure.
No problem then, Gov. Us two will lift them.
Us three.
Oh, right, Gov.
Speaking of the main chance, that DI of yours has got an eye for it, hasn't she?
Sally Johnson. Very active, very conscientious.
They bring them on fast these days, don't they?
Who's them?
Bright young officers. I wonder if they have the time to learn a bit of caution.
What are you getting at, Philip?
Johnson's looking for Jed Murray, right?
Yeah?
She squared it with us because she doesn't want uniform wandering onto the plot.
Well, I'm just glad she's doing her job properly.
But has she mentioned anything about firearms?
What firearms?
I happened to have a word with the mater man in the prison service. I heard Murray might show on our ground.
And?
Murray shared a cell with Tony Crace. Crace is an armourer. Rented guns out to blaggers. The robbery squad never recovered all the stock in trade, but they're still looking. What if Crace wound Murray up to go over the wall to shift his arms cache for him?
Murray doesn't have any form for weapons.
No. But like the do-gooders are always telling us, prisons are the universities of crime. Hate to think of your troops going into something they couldn't handle.
Right. I'll catch you later, Philip. Sally?
Sir?
Sally, we need to have words.
Looks like Murray's about to show, so we need to be in place to lift him.
Yeah, that's what I want to have words about.
All in order?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry. Everything's in hand. Oh, Mr. Cato looked in to say he'd be delighted to attend.
Is he on the list?
No, but he said he realised there must have been a typing error and not to worry, he wouldn't miss it for the world.
Sir, I was well aware of the fact that Murray shared a cell with a firearms
If there's
offender.
any possibility that mate is armed, you want to draw SO19 in.
With respect, sir, my information is more recent, more local and more reliable. Murray's breakout is his own idea. It's a personal matter. Girlfriend trouble. Arms don't come into it.
That's your assessment.
Yes, it is.
Look, I don't want anybody pushing their luck for the sake of a bit of glory.
We won't commit to any course of action until we've assessed the situation on the ground, sir.
Yeah, well, I think I'll tag along. Just to make sure. But I've got to be back before the afternoon's out.
Well, when you've assessed the situation, sir, please feel free to leave us to our own devices.
Hi, Elaine, good afternoon. So glad you could come.
Oh, delighted to be here, Derek. I'll just dump my coat. I'm sure to be safe in the police station.
I'll put it in the office. Can't be too careful, eh? Any sign of the D.A.C?
On his way, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, Philip.
If you'd like to follow me, I think we'll find the party in full swing.
You're part of the CLO's festivities then, Philip?
We try to work as a management team at Scannell, sir. We're all on the same side.
Lines from Johnson, receiving.
Go ahead.
We are in position.
Understood.
Well, all we can do now, sir, is await developments.
To be perfectly frank, sir, I think there is some dead wood to be pruned out at senior level. I think we'll emerge leaner and fitter. I just hope that those officers doing the basic job to the best of their abilities won't be outshone by the, public relations merchants.
Glad you could join us, sir.
My pleasure, Derek.
You see to your guest, Derek. I'll get Mr. Hicks a drink.
Good to see you. Can I get you something, glass of wine?
We're tying up a lot of resources here, Sally.
Murray will be here, sir. I'm sure of it.
See, it's a matter of priorities. We've all got our work to pursue.
It's appalling, sir.
If you need to get back, sir, just leave it with us.
I want to be sure of the firearms situation before I leave the plot.
Could I introduce you to Chief Inspector Cato? I think he might have something to say. Excuse me, Mr. Hicks. The Mayor would like to raise a few points about sectorisation and its relation to local government boundaries. As this is an operational matter, I thought you should raise it with Philip.
Yes, of course. Do carry on, Mrs. Burrow.
Excuse me.
It seems to us that multi-agency working would be facilitated.
Well, sir,
If
you
sector
can see
boundaries-
I've got all sorts of people on board during my time as CLO.
Yes, Derek. Very commendable.
But it's early days yet. I realise I've only just scratched the surface of the job. What's needed is a period of consolidation, which means continuity, of course.
Yes, but then that's not the present climate, is it? Change is on the agenda, whether we like it or not.
Well, chief superintendents are surplus to requirements, Mr. Nichols. So, where it leaves me at my age is, washed up, I suppose. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll just take a turn around the station. Keep a tab on things, you, always like.
Tosh, radio. Johnson from Carver. Black Granada pulled up outside premises. Driver and one male passenger, both IC1s.
There are 2 suspects, and they could be tooled up to the 9s.
I'm not about to move, sir, until I get more information.
Passenger has got out the car. He's around 6 foot, well built, dark hair. He matches the description of Murray. The suspect believed to be Murray approaching premises.
Catherine Murray's answered the door.
I don't want him to get in the house.
Hang on.
She's handing the suspect something. And he's going back to the vehicle. And he's pulling something out of his pocket. It's money. It must be a cab.
He's in the open. He's got his hands full.
OK, do it.
Go!
Wait, come on! Wait! Stay! Pull him right, got it. Pack it in! All right, all right!
Well done. Get us in the house!
Yes, go.
Oi, you two, stop it! Come here. Come here.
Cut it out!
Come it. Come here. Now stop it.
Behave!
Back in your box, Jed. Put him in the car, lads. I've got to have a quick word with the DI. Sally, can you sort it out? I've got to get back.
I'll go and get the cargo.
Thanks, Jim. Paula! 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 You okay?
Till they catch up with us.
We'll take care of them.
Oh, yeah?
We can do Catherine Murray for assault if you make a witness statement.
No way. Leave me out of this. I've had enough.
Look, if we make the charge stick, we can keep her away from you.
Forget it. We'll be better off looking after ourselves.
Not too busy then, Bob?
No, sir. It might liven up a bit later. Mr. Meadows is on his way in with the body.
Oh, is he? He must be desperate for brownie points.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here till gone 5, so, if there's any problems or anything.
Yes, sir. I'll keep you posted.
Sarge, what did he want?
Bit of reassurance.
What about?
That he still exists.
Can I get you a drink, sir?
Excuse me. Couldn't borrow Mr. Hicks for a minute, could I? I'll leave you in the capable hands of the CLO.
So,
I just thought you'd like to know we got Murray in the bin, sir. In the course of a very economical and sensitive operation. Textbook, almost.
young Johnson was running things on the ground. She's a good girl. Bags of zeal. Face of the future, eh, Jack?
She was, of course, under my close supervision, sir. Enthusiasm has to be guided by experience, hasn't it? You see, that's why I'm hoping that Job are going to be very discriminating when it comes to the process of thinning out the middle ranks. Let the uniform carriers go by all means, but hold on to the seasoned officers so they can train up the younger elements.
Yes, Jack. Well, let's hope that's the way it works out. All we can do, really, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, of course. Yes, you're right. Cheers.
All in order, Matthew?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Good. Well, keep up the good work.
Sir. Sir.
Any problems, don't hesitate to let me know.
Certainly, sir.
What do you think he wanted snooping around in him?
Nothing better to do, I suppose.
That's why they're getting rid of him, innit?
I think we're square for the moment, sir. There'll be a custody review coming up for a GBH suspect later this evening. We'll have had him 24 hours. CID may want an extension.
Well, give me a call at home, Andrew. We'll see what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
I hope I didn't sound too discouraging earlier on.
I think you were giving me a realistic assessment of an uncertain situation.
Able officers will get on, despite the more limited opportunities.
I'm sure that's right.
After all, whatever the rank, somebody's got to carry the can.
Well, thank you very much for coming, sir. I know the community representatives appreciate it, and I hope you got a good picture of the progress we're making in community liaisons.
My pleasure, Derek. Most instructive.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Hope you meet again soon, either here or at area.
Yes, Philip. Interesting times, eh?
Good night, sir. If you want to discuss restructuring in more detail at any time.
There'll be consultation at all levels, Jack, I'm sure.
You have to dash off straight away, sir. We haven't had the chance for a chat.
5 minutes then, Charles, eh? Right then. Who fancies something tasty on a stick? Your good health, Charles.
Cheers, sir. Well, nobody here's toasting the future.
The blunt truth is, when the music stops, there won't be chairs for everybody. Still, not a great problem for you, Charles. You've got your service in. Accepting a severance package will just mean retiring slightly earlier, that's all.
Yes, I felt that way myself, sir. But I'm minded differently now. I mean, somebody's got to head up a division like Sun Hill, whether you call them superintendent or chief superintendent. I'd like to see my full time out in the job.
So you'd accept regrading to superintendent?
If that's what's on offer.
Well, it's not for me to say, but I'd like to see the faces of your chief inspectors when they find out. I think that today's hidden agenda was to convince me that each of them will be potential superintendent material if their rank disappears. They won't be pleased to find your hat in the ring.
At times like this, it's every man for himself.
I'm afraid that's true, Charles, which means that all the officers who are buttering me up these days should realise that it's a waste of time.
I'm sure, sir, that nobody would think that your recommendations will be influenced by anything but objective merit.
Stuff objective merit. My recommendations aren't worth a plate of cold sick at the moment. Restructuring the Met is going to mean 5 areas instead of 8, and that means 3 less D.A.Cs.
Yes, but frankly, sir, you're seen as one of the strongest contenders.
I'd like to think so, Charles. But when push comes to shove, I won't just be up against the current D.A.Cs. There'll be ambitious assistant chief constables from the provinces muscling in, now the deputy chiefs are being abolished.
Yes, I suppose I will. So you're in a bit of a career bottleneck yourself, sir?
I am. And I'll be too busy fighting my own corner to worry about Sun Hill's displaced persons.
You're free to go, Mrs. Murray. I hope you won't give us cause to have any further dealings with you.
You don't have anything to charge me with, so I don't have to listen to lectures, do I?
Oi! You better listen to me, you nasty old bitch. Any harm comes to Paula and you'll have me to deal with, personally. You got that?
Well, it's a long life, isn't it, love? Know what I mean?
Sally, I'm off.
Good night, sir.
I told the D.A.C. we had a good clean result this afternoon. I think he was impressed. Keep up the good work.
Sir.